Welcome to EJH Bridge Cars. Well, I was on vacation for 3 weeks and you saw the videos of the East Broadtop train and the Hershey swap meet. So I didn't do too much work in the car. We've been back for about a week or so, but I've been running some other errands and helping a friend with another car, which is a Subaru Crosstrek. And I didn't video that. We were kind of busy. So I thought today I would give you an update on how we are with the TR2 project. So I'll give you a walk around it. So I took it down off the lift so I could get the Crosstrek up on it, and I haven't pushed it back yet, but as you can see, front fenders are in place. They need to be color sanded still, but they're there. Motor's in. Still putting bits and pieces on. Rimmers is having a big sale on the beginning of the month here, so I just ordered a bunch of stuff, including the last couple of bits I'm going to need to get the fan in and all that. So I've been working on the rear fenders, but we're not ready to paint yet. You can also see that this is where the painting tent was, but I took that down before I went on vacation. So it's starting to look pretty good. It's kind of nice. It's starting to get a bit of room back in the shed because I'm putting things back on the car instead of them being stored away. So these are the two rear fenders. This is the left rear fender, which I just stripped off yesterday, so still working on it. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a huge crease in the side that somebody filled up with Bondo. There you see the line in the rust there. That's where it's at. It's also got some ripples through here. This would be where the B pillar of the car is, and this is where the aluminum stone shields go, which is why they're so rough underneath. So right in here it's not too bad, but this is all wavy down here from all that. So not quite as bad as this side was. This one's almost ready for paint. I got a little more sanding to do, and there's a couple of more pinholes that'll need to be puttied up. But this had a huge dent right down in here, and it was also, that whole big flat section was all caved in, half an inch or more, and all just filled with plastic. Lots of dimples and everything through here. Let's see, I painted the inside of this one red already because I'm not so worried about the inside. I want to paint the outsides. I'll put the tent back up, but the insides I don't care if I get a little bit of dirt in them, and that way there it won't rust or anything. So like I say, I got a touch more work to do on this. I suppose it's like any other time. You think it's ready and you paint it. You come back and look, and there's another couple of pinholes, but it's all minor stuff. This one, I'm really worried about trying to get that out. I think I'm basically going to have to put a layer of plastic in there, but it'll be thin. It won't be thick like it was. And it also, way down in the corner here, it's all cracked right there, which must have been from that dent. There was tension in the paddle, and then driving it will have fractured it over the years. So this is the boot lid. So at least this doesn't look like it's crashed. I'm sure there's probably a few pings and dings in it, but boy, there's a lot of paint on it. It's very heavy. But it'll be difficult working around all these struts and everything on the inside, but the wire wheel ought to do a pretty good job on it. So I'm hoping all four fenders on this were in horrible shape. That all four fenders have been crashed. They've all been repaired in the past at basically just crash repair kind of work rather than, restoration work. So it was really just, bang the dents in deep enough so we can just trowel the Bondo in and flatten it out. So it's been a lot of work. But it looks like We're fortunate, it doesn't look like the nose had been hit, but that Shimito looks pretty good. That's the piece of metal that goes here. I think the only thing I did notice that it's cracked down here, but that's easy enough to fix. But I mean, it looks like, if you look, where this fender reaches the bulkhead, see there's flathead screws in there? And there's not here. And I think this fender has been, inner fender was replaced at some point because it's got kind of globby welds down there. Those were missing. It wasn't connected down there. So that's my guess, is this inner fender had been connected. This firewall was actually bent. In fact, there's still a little bit of curb right there. So it looks like it got hit pretty hard at some point. And then of course there was all the damage that was back here. So if you remember, there was actually a hole right here. And this has all been leaded in. And it looks like this fender's have been crashed a couple of times. So it's like it got crashed and fixed. And then it's been crashed, not so bad, several more times after that. A lot of work. It was all pushed in here, and again, just troweling the Bondo in. This side was not as bad. And of course, these are the new dog legs are in place. We made sheet metal to replace this saddle. This trunk floor is all brand new. These two main floor panels have been replaced. These two smaller rear floor panels have been replaced. And the bottom of the cockpit, most of the way around, replaced an inch or so of the bottom. And you can still see kind of the seam on that one. Didn't bother to grind them off smooth. And we had a big dent here. Oh, finally got this out, that these bolts were broken off. So I wound up having to drill them out, and I think I helicoiled them because they were that bad. So it's had a hard life. So I'm afraid I'm not good enough to get it perfect, but it'll look a lot better than it did, that's for sure. So just a short video just to keep you up to date. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and join, and we'll see you next time.